Welcome to High Voltage. If you've never been to this channel before, or if you've been a participant since the inception of this channel, I really hope that you take the time to watch. For those of you that have never been here before, YouTube channels, especially small ones, you really have to have something to say and add to a conversation. And this conversation blew my mind. And it's about Maureen Callahan, the author of Ask Not the Kennedys and the Women She Destroyed. And it was her reaction to Bill Maher's reaction, okay? And now this is my opinion, my reaction, and it all has to do with SADA and why women or men stay. You know, people never talk about why men leave relationships, and it's not always because of an affair. You know, I know somebody who um, is a very, very good person. And it was the wife who was so controlling. I mean, this man was never allowed to have an opinion. Okay. And I'm talking a different generation. I'm 54 and this person is in their 70s. And men should be free to talk about how maybe they've experienced DA or SA. Okay. I will never unsubscribe to Maureen Callahan. I will never unsubscribe to Bill Maher or Club Random. So, what I'm going to do, because I'm such a fantastic editor, is I'm going to share with you what the hell I'm talking about. And if you want to catch up, just go to the first live that I conducted. And also, in my opinion, sorry, I don't have filters or anything. So, this is me. Okay, yesterday when I did this live, somebody said to me, "You're the true Mary Poppins." Oh, this is good lighting. You just, I'm gonna soak up the sun. See, this channel, the inception, okay, we're getting to Marine. The inception, hi, Carol Doe. Oh my gosh, really? I'm gonna tell you something, Carol. I haven't heard that in a long time. Yesterday, somebody said that to me, and it made me feel very good because I'm going to be 54 and I'm going to get to this in 2 minutes. But what I wanted to say is 6 million people start YouTube channels every day. My channel is small because I started it for a very different reason. I started it because of this. Can you see this? Wait a minute. Let me try this. Um, this, no film. There we go. Okay, so hi, this is my room. This is my little condo, but I don't own it. I rent. 7 years ago, hi, Solar Tree. Hi. So we're talking about Maureen Callahan and Bill Maher, and it's about SA and DA. And I highly recommend taking the time. Hello, Corey. I take the time to watch the first video if this subject interests you. Oh my gosh, Carol, thank you so much. I really appreciate. Oh, DA, domestic. Oh, DV. Sorry. Okay, real quick. The inception of this channel is because in Canada, oh shoot, I can't. You have to go and look at the video, but I was violated by a surgeon. Hello, Windows 7. I really appreciate this. And stay tuned. I get to my points. I was in an absolute, and this is why I relate to what Maureen is saying and to what Bill Maher said. And then I'll tell you my opinion, and please don't throw eggs at the phone. Okay, let's go. This is what Maureen Callahan said about Bill Maher's editorial from 3 weeks ago. Now, I've been watching Bill Maher. Hello, Egg. I've been watching. Do you live in Ottawa, Carol? Do you know I was going to move to Ottawa November the 4th of 2017. I broke my femur. I was in a wheelchair for a year. I started this channel because I was lonely and isolated for 6 years because my leg was up like this. You see that hole? Can you see that hole? The doctor slammed 2 nails in my knee. I was in a wheelchair for a year. And you know what? He didn't say anything. I saw him 8 times, and not one person in that hospital. I like the prairies too. Not one person in the hospital. I had to have 3 corrective surgeries. They weren't over till 2019. And that felt like I was ard. It did. And then on top of that, I've been through abuse after abuse after abuse after abuse because people go with what they know. And do you know how hard it is to change patterns? Now, based on what I went through, look, I don't believe in victimhood nor survivorship. Unless you're in a war, look what Lady Diana did. Oh my God, that is mean. No, no, no. Let me explain. Let me explain. I was abused and abused and abused. So what happens when you're abused and abused and abused? People that are predators find you because they can smell vulnerability from 15 miles away. Okay. And the fact that a doctor did this to me and almost destroyed me, and I had no control, I couldn't. The College of Physicians, he got away with it. He's still practicing. He should be in jail, but he's not. And I couldn't do anything about it, and I had to accept that. And in Canada, you cannot sue a doctor past 2 years. When I say victimhood, yes, I was victimized. Oh, I'm sorry, Carol. That's why I said, you know what? This happened in 2017. And this is why I started the channel. And I am very concerned about, like, she's sitting here saying what Bill Maher said is dangerous, but what she's doing is as dangerous as Bill Maher, in her opinion. In my opinion, people say things and they have an opinion, and if that's their opinion, you can't change people. But what happened now? Are you kidding me? Every time somebody, can you all hear me? I have to start this over again. Somebody just called. At least 1 minute video is needed to start a highlight. What does that mean? Hello, hello. I can't believe this. I have to start this over again. If you are watching this, I'll be back up in like 35 seconds.